A lot of people are missing the boat that is the GMX opportunity. It's a cryptocurrency. It's a decentralized application. But here's the deal. It's getting huge adoption, use, generates millions of dollars per month in money made. And here's why I don't think it's going anywhere. There's an entire ecosystem blossoming around it, as well as just integration with other protocols. Keep in mind, this is not a platform. So far, this is very well executed crypto. My name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, where you're going to dig deep into GMX today. This ain't no sponsored video, but I do have a brief message for you. If you're interested in mining yourself, then something like the plug-and-play evergreen miner would probably be perfect for you. Doesn't make much noise, doesn't produce much heat, doesn't consume much electricity, and it's profitable. It's hard drive mining, and it's really easy to use. And with my evergreen mining rig, I'm earning $60 a month in passive income. If that sounds interesting to you, I've got a link out down below that not only supports the channel, but also a coupon code that saves you 20 bucks. I'm assuming you know the basics of crypto, you know how to set up MetaMask and use it, and also Arbitrum, a layer 2 solution for the Ethereum blockchain. Make sure to watch our tutorial videos to get up to speed and get started on this stuff if you're totally new to it, because I'm gonna skip right past the basics. Look at this total trading volume. TLDR, a lot. Open interest, 200 million. Users, only 208,000, which is a lot, but nothing crazy. So we launched the application, we connect our wallet, and we're in. So if you remember my previous video, I opened a short on Ethereum, and I was up big, and it was just, you know, a fun trade here on video. But I never closed the short, I never took the profit, and recently the price is reversed, and we've gone up past my entry price. I'm actually, plus $100. I'm on track to get liquidated at this rate, but my collateral for this trade is 36 bucks, so we're gonna let it ride and see where it goes. If you are new to GMX, by the way, shameless plug here, please do use our link, and shout out to all 3 of you that used it the last time I posted it. GMX is a decentralized spot and perpetual exchange that supports low swap fees and zero price impact trades. Okay, they have a multi-asset pool that earns liquidity providers fees from market making, swap fees, leverage trading, and everything like that. Here's the deal though. They just passed $500 million TVL, total value locked. That's a very big milestone, $502 million. They're on 2 blockchains, most notably Arbitrum, where the vast majority of their TVL resides. But their TVL on Avalanche is not bad, right? It's just much smaller in comparison. They also have $351 million in TVL that is in staking. So if you combine the staking aspect to their platform, they are fastly approaching $1 billion. Not small by any means, much larger than many blockchains in their entirety, right? If we pull up DeFi here and we look at the chains, we can see tons of blockchains that have TVL less than that, like Solana, which people are trying to say isn't dead. But anyway, I could go on a rant there. I'm gonna leave it at that. The GMX token is now trading at $50. It is now broken into the top 100 cryptocurrencies and ranked by CoinMarketCap. Per CoinGecko, $17 million in 24-hour trading volume and $425 million market cap. The FDV here, fully diluted valuation, isn't too far away at $670 million. In one of our previous videos, we talked about the Blueberry Club. They built an NFT collection on Arbitrum, all around being a community-driven project for GMX IO products. They have treasury. They've got some interesting mechanics, but the point is that they're here, they exist, and that was good for just the longevity, the life, the community building, especially of GMX. Today we're digging even deeper, taking this Twitter thread here and kind of just running through it like we're running a marathon. GMX has quickly become considered a blue chip DeFi protocol. Low cost swaps, perps trading, right? It's a derivatives exchange, it's a futures exchange. Over 90 billion in traded volume, right? And What's interesting is you can provide liquidity to GMX by minting GLP. It's an index of cryptocurrencies that they use for swaps and leverage trading. And so when we go back over here to the dashboard in the application, we see the token here, but we also see GLP. Now you can get exposure to that. So if I click on the Earn tab, I can buy GMX, I can buy GLP, I can trade into it, things like that. And then from there you can stake it and earn interest returns and get a piece of the fees and all of that. We've previously covered that. I just wanted to touch on that, so we touch on just the full scope here. The last thing I'll say on that today is when we look at their fees and their revenue. So in the last couple months they've had 8 million, 17 million, and $10 million in fees. After that, they're still pulling 2.5, 5.2, 2.5, and almost $3 million in revenue for those months. That's money made. Like this, they're making a lot of money, and they're pretty new. Case in point is they have a much more profitable product than many cryptocurrencies that are ranked higher than them. So now let's dig in deeper. STFX, SocialFi Marketplace, investable trades, share their trades by creating a vault. Trades made by STF traders are routed through GMX. An entire layer basically being built on top of their DeFi application that, if they have any sort of success, will only bring GMX more success as well. Umami Finance. Oh, and by the way, so when it comes to STFX, they totally suck and I think they're gonna fail. So don't get too excited about that one because they're not really all that decentralized. They should just call themselves a centralized product, because if you're in the United States, congrats, you can't use them. So that's incredibly lame. And you can blame my government. That's fine, I blame them. I also blame you. Umami Finance, the pioneer of the real yield narrative. They're working on a suite of DeFi yield vaults, and the first vault will automate a delta neutral GLP strategy, hedge against the market volatility while collecting GLP yield. Summary: more liquidity at play. TLDR: more growth for the protocol. Umami claims to be institutional DeFi on Arbitrum. Good news, you can even participate if you're a US city. Rage Trade, an ETH perp and real yield protocol, introduces an interesting concept. 80-20 vaults allows external LP positions to be used for providing liquidity. Delta neutral GLP. And so when you dig into that one a little bit, you're like, okay. Then you read the top. So this protocol sucks. The end. I know it's a little like maybe annoying that I'm acting like that, but if you were in the United States, how would you feel to get boxed out of a bunch of things? And it's like, whoa, your government. Well, dude, I don't know if you know this, but government's corrupt and there's only so much we can do, and it's pretty hard to rally the troops when a lot of people are just sadly pretty stupid. So there we go. If only everyone in America was as smart as the average person in the cryptocurrency sector, I think we'd be in a pretty good state. We'd be all right. But back to the topic at hand. DOPEX and options DEX. That's a decentralized exchange, you dirty dog. DOPEX allows anyone to trade put, call, and straddle options. Working on an Atlantic perp protection, this product will allow GMX users to open trades with up to 10x leverage without liquidation risk in exchange for paying a fee. Cool. That is cool, right? So we go over there and we launch the app, and then you find out the DOPEX ain't that dope. Next, GMD protocol, yield optimizing platform built on top of apps deployed on Arbitrum. 3 single stake GMX vaults, ETH, BTC, USDC, all of them provide pseudo delta neutral GLP strategy. Is this one gonna work for us? Go to the site, enter the app. Oh my God, boys. We in. So yeah, that one works. Cool. Moving on. Delta Prime DeFi, under collateralized borrowing platform deployed on Avalanche. Personally, I don't use or trust under collateralized borrowing platforms. You can if you want to. It's cool, they're doing something. Not for me though. Moving on to the Yak Attack. Easy use platform for enhanced yields on Avalanche. YieldYak's GLP strategy auto compounds GLP rewards based on recent performance. The strategy returned 42% interest on GLP. Keep in mind that while GMX is primarily on Arbitrum, they're also on Avalanche. So that's why this is on the Avalanche blockchain, which we've also talked about and got a starter guide for that one too. Vesta Finance, stablecoin protocol on Arbitrum. Users can borrow VST stablecoin against GLP and GMX. 80% of the ETH yield generated accrues to the depositors. Dow Jones options, protocol for DeFi strategies. 2 new vaults, GLP vault to borrow USDC to leverage GLP here. Amplified yield, no liquidation risk, USDC vault will generate a yield lending to the GLP vault. Coming soon. Vovo Finance, DeFi product here, GLP vaults, high leverage with GLP rewards. They got some notable mention down here: Perpy Finance, Lyra Finance, Nitro Finance, and TenderFi. So that's one of the quicker ways I could try to run through this. I'll drop links down in the video description below. But basically the TLDR is that there's a lot going on here, a lot of opportunity. And just when I look at cryptocurrencies day in, day out, I just see a lot going on with this. And when you compare it to so many cryptocurrencies that have a higher market cap than it starts to seem just undervalued. And I have a little bit of GMX. I'm going to be buying more GMX. Kind of been waiting for a dip, but the coin just kind of keeps going up. That's a tragic classic scenario as a crypto investor. My point is that I've got some coins. I want to get a lot more coins. It's not that I'm bias free here, but how can you talk about anything with true interest and excitement and also not be trying to get some exposure to it? So, hey, I hope you get some exposure to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. My name is Drew Vosk. This is our CGO, our Chief GMX Officer. That's going to be Tails, the furriest and the furious resident Dogecoin Shiba here. I'll see you on the next video. We do 10 seconds of Tails on every video, if you didn't know that. We've done it since the beginning of time, really. And when she became a just critical piece of the channel and quickly surpassed me as the coolest and cutest host ever. Not that that was very hard. But alas, it is as it is.